Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Wisdom in the Wilderness. Today, I want to dive into a topic that has been weighing on my heart and on my mind. One that I think deserves more honest conversation. The toxic side of children's rights. You heard me right. Let me be clear right from the start. Children absolutely needs to be protected. Their safety, dignity, and well-being are non-negotiable. But here, we need to discuss where it gets tricky. In many parts of the developed world, and even increasingly in the developing world, we are seeing a shift where children are being taught about their rights in a way that sometimes goes beyond protection and begins to foster entitlement. We now live in a time where children are encouraged to report their parents or teachers over the smallest disagreement, or where discipline is misunderstood as oppression. The goal of empowerment is being lost in translation. And in some cases, we are forgetting that rights should come with responsibility, not in place of it. This brings me to a story that I've never forgotten. One told through a beautiful country song by Melba Montgomery, and it's called No Charge. If you have not heard this song, here is the gist. A little boy hands his mom a handwritten bill and is asking for payment of $14.75 for doing things like mowing the lawn, making his bed, babysitting his sister, and getting good grades. Standard kid stuff. The mother takes a moment and flips the note over and responds in a way that hits you right in your heart. She writes, "For the 9 months I carried you, no charge. For the nights I stayed up with you, prayed for you, and cared for you, no charge. For all the tears, the long days, the advice, the guidance, the meals, the clothes, the college fees, no charge. In your sickness, no charge." When the son read that, he was overwhelmed. And with tears in his eyes, he looked at his mother and he says, "I love you, Mom." And writes across his own bill, "Paid in full." Take a moment. This story sticks with me because it captures something we are beginning to lose in this modern world. The understanding that love, discipline, and sacrifice are not debts to be collected. They are given freely with no strings attached. And they shape us in ways that money can never do. But if children grow up believing that every disagreement is injustice and that every hard lesson is unfair treatment, we risk raising a generation that is disconnected from the truth and the values that build strong families and strong characters. Don't get me wrong, children's rights matter. But we have to ask, are we teaching children to value what they receive, to recognize the unseen sacrifices, to say thank you instead of I'm owed? So today, I want to leave you with this. To the parents out there, your love, your late nights, your firm no, your guidance matter more than you know. And to the young ones listening, understand that love is never something that you can invoice because it's a gift, one that has already been paid in full. Let's raise a generation that knows the value of both the rights and responsibilities. One that understands love does not come with a price tag. It comes with no charge. Thank you for tuning in. If this resonates with you, don't forget to like, to share, to follow, and to subscribe to our channel. Because by so doing, you are helping spread the much needed wisdom across the wilderness called the world. And most importantly, share this episode to someone who needs to hear it. I'm your host, Dorothy Wright. And until next time, take care, be blessed, and keep those hearts open.